It's still from when I slept as I haven't showered.
Pro Clubs
boy.
Podcast episode something. Yeah,
That's correct. That's correct.
that's correct.
59.
Short podcast today. I'm gonna be eating brownies the whole time. Usual crew, usual stuff. Soccer. Sean, do you want to jerk off United now, or wait?
What did the paper say this week?
They look good. Papers look good. Newspapers all look good. I picked up hand copies of the British Inquirer.
Ronaldo's coming back. Official.
It's coming back. It's done deal.
Is he gonna be number 7? What number is he gonna be?
Whatever he wants, because he's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Is it gonna be like one of those Kobe Bryant things where he's like a Hall of Fame career with 7 and a different number? Or?
I mean, he was number 9 at Real Madrid for a little bit, wasn't
he? Yeah.
So he's already done
that.
We're
talking about United, the greatest club on the planet.
But why I asked Sean is because ESPN FC tweeted if the season started in February, Manchester United would be in first place, 6 ahead of Man City.
Such a fucking dumb statement.
Well, because I'm like, all right, well, how many games do I actually play? That's 10 games.
ESPN FC has slowly degraded their content over the course of 2 years. They will just bring up any transfer story, just like any random article would from Spain, the Sun articles that have no traction whatsoever. They'll just post in their thing too. It's you guys are ESPN. You can't just be throwing this shit out here for fun.
Can you guys just pretend like you care about soccer?
Yeah.
All right. Should I read off the teams that United has beat since the restart?
Oh, I had a screenshot. I was going to tweet them.
Yeah, but say the scores too.
Okay. Well, they started off with a big-time draw against Tottenham.
Okay.
They beat Sheffield 3-0, which I'll give them that. Good win. Then
yeah, right after Chelsea loses 3-0.
I'm handcuffed on that one.
Yep. Go on.
They squeaked by Norwich City, who was a real tough side in the FA Cup.
They did not look good. I'll give you that. I watched that game. It was not
then
good.
they went on to beat Brighton 3-0, Bournemouth 5-2, Aston Villa 3-0.
I hear nothing but great teams.
Aston Villa, big money team. Big money team.
Play a team in the top 7.
I mean, yeah, they will on Sunday.
Oh, it's going to be a bloodbath. I don't know who they're playing.
Chelsea, FA Cup.
Chelsea? Oh, no, sorry.
We'll see what happens.
I'm such a fucking idiot.
Yes, but why?
Kyle's playing FIFA while we're trying to do this.
I was just finishing up a game, and I had a 3-1 lead in the 88th, so I was like, oh, I can just –
You blew it?
Yeah, it's 3-3 right now.
Do you forfeit games anymore after you found out you get fired after 2?
Yeah, no, I don't. But, well, I was going to go up to second after that win, but now I tied, so I don't know. Yeah.
Does someone want to explain to me what we're doing now for the stream? Because I read it. I thought it made sense, but someone explain it to me.
So
your idea?
Gavin's the Any. That's it.
And any messages with that?
So we're gonna have a competition each week for who gets that entire division or the entire season.
So the first stream of the week, it can be the way we can do 3, I think, is if we have a small one, the first one of the first days of the week, and we just have a semifinal and final, and everyone's present for both games, for all games,
right.
And then, so it's only what?
2 games.
3 games.
3 games.
2. Yeah.
What?
3 games.
How?
You guys can't count to 3?
3 games.
Well,
2 games.
2 rounds. 2 rounds,
Wait,
3 games.
Hold on. No team.
Because they're going simultaneously, so it'll be 2 sets of games, but 3 games.
It's 3 games. It's 3.
Wait, so it's
Yeah,
not.
2 rounds.
You guys are idiots.
So
Because
wait,
the semifinals are going to go on at the same time.
I don't think we should do that. I think we should have people.
I
We should have
agree.
people spectate one game at a time, just so it
We
lengthens
spectate.
out and everyone can
There's no way
everyone can watch
FIFA
every
has
game.
to do this.
How? If one person's streaming, it's fine.
Oh yeah, one person can stream.
We'll just have 3 streams for the night.
That's fine.
yeah.
Yep,
3 games.
we can
Tim.
separate by video by game, so people can watch each individual one if they want to.
All right, so that was not enlightening at all, but
We're having a tournament, and the winner gets the end.
Tell me
You say your confusion.
Yeah, how is this not hard?
See, it was hard because Sean and Kyle decided to talk at the same time for 5 minutes.
It shouldn't have been hard anyways. We shouldn't even have to explain it.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was pretty easy to follow in the chat.
Yeah, I was
It's not a big
asleep
deal.
though, and I woke up to 40 messages. And
Imagine coming home to
You're
400
well.
after a weekend.
Looks like
Yeah.
you have some summer reading to do.
I'm the asshole. Yeah, all right.
Your position's not changing anyway. Don't fucking worry about it.
Oh, shots fired.
Kyle, let me tell you, I'm not worried about it.
You sound worried about it.
Aside from pro clubs, I've not played FIFA like for the whole team at all.
I think
I'm
this
gonna
will
be
help us
so much
get.
better.
This will
I'm
probably
used,
help us get better anyway.
yeah. Right now, I'm used to playing with League 2 teams. So when I have somebody who can run and kick a ball, it's going to be much different.
So you're not playing with Chelsea?
I'll play with Burry. My whole team. There's no pictures on the guys.
That's not good.
Are we picking
But
teams?
yeah,
We're just doing like City, United, Liverpool, Chelsea.
If we wanted that, I think that's fine. And then you have to stick with your team throughout. You can't change.
Yeah, that's fair.
Actually, can I be Norwich so I can give United a hard time?
Yeah. Kyle, remember the one time I was Argentina?
Whoever draws
we were
Gavin
like-
just has to be Burnley.
Rude.
Rude.
I mean, you could have just came back and Ben Sheffield and fucking trounced me. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine. Sean, are you talking about when you were Argentina and we were India and beat you?
No, I was talking to Kyle. He beat me like 4-0 when he was like Mexico once and I was Argentina in like FIFA 16, 17, something like that.
The classics.
So how do we want to choose bracket?
Random number generator.
You are such a bum. That's so boring.
That is boring.
Gavin, you're
Also
number
not going to
7.
work.
62. That's got to be shown.
Semifinals.
think-
There we go.
How'd you think that was going to go?
There's ways to do it. You just everyone.
You just go 1 through 4 and we all get a number and
Yeah.
That's right.
Or
Or
we do letters. A, B, C, D.
we have a tournament to decide seeding for the tournament,
fight me.
and then
No,
that tournament
No.
do a
But then
tournament
we have to do a tournament
for that
to
tournament.
decide who seeds that tournament.
It's going to be a 9-hour stream.
It's fine. We have to do what it takes. I'm writing names down and putting them in a hat. Or should I put the number down and then we'll go person by person and whoever.
Just
No,
put
it's
names
not
in a
gonna
hat
work.
and pick them out 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, and that's.
Yeah.
How is this taking us this long?
The numbers wouldn't work. The numbers wouldn't work.
Because Tim's holding a fucking fork.
I'm
Is that
eating
your, is that your comb?
You eat brownies with forks, you psycho?
because we didn't want to cut it up. Me and Nicole just went in on a batch.
So just pick up the whole thing, take a bite, and put it
You
down.
ever the claw games?
It's way too raw.
First of all, yeah, no. First of all, the center was I tasted egg. It wasn't. The center was not there. Couldn't have picked it up if I wanted to.
Just do
no.
Kyle's thing. Just grab a.
Just grab it.
Yeah, let me just reach into that 325-degree brownie, my bare hands.
Well, let it cool.
It builds character.
Okay.
Put an oven on, then grab it.
Kyle's got all the answers.
Wear a glove, you dumb idiot.
Let me check the standings after that.
That hat?
This hat.
Ugh.
I only have
This
3.
part- Is this pod even worth putting up?
No, we're having fun.
I mean,
I'm having fun.
I'm having fun.
Well, Tim's gonna edit it.
yeah, I'm going to edit a lot of noises in it. A lot of Sean's music, a lot of my music. Gavin fart noises. Yep, there we go.
There's one. All right, Sean, Bob.
All right.
Good.
First seed, number 1 seed in the tournament. Tim McGovern.
It's me.
Tim McGovern.
Kyle, what are you doing?
I was giving a drum roll.
Sure, it's a drum roll.
For the Emmy.
Oh,
The number 2 seed in the tournament will be Kyle Robbins.
So do I play Tim, or does one play 4, 2 plays 3?
1 plays 4, 2 plays 3.
the best plays the worst, so I'm naturally going to play Gavin.
The number 3 seed
So rude.
You're the worst or the best?
It will be Sean versus Kyle.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some vulgar comments during that game, and it's not gonna be fun for children.
Gavin,
Safe for work.
Gavin,
And last and most certainly least, Gavin Coos, the number 4 seed.
Tim, you better just practice biting that pillow.
I got one rule for our game: no goals inside the 18.
I'm in.
Only rockets.
Can we
Only
do,
outside
can we
the
do like speed and shot power all the way up for these?
Oh,
No.
oh, you want to do the special ones with the
This is,
abilities?
but I feel like this is supposed to be who's the best any, so we don't get shelled in Division 3 again.
I think that's the point. I agree.
Yeah,
We can definitely look into some games like that though. At some
yeah,
point.
sure. So then,
Fuck your attitude.
cool. Kyle, is that your best face, Kyle?
Is that your camera face? Is that your camera ready face?
I'm watching my Pittsburgh Riverhounds fucking trounce Louisville City.
Love it. God, love it. I've been to a Riverhounds game. Their stadium's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. Shit team. Louisville's stadium is brand new. It's fucking sick.
I didn't know minor league teams got new stadiums.
They were doing a little thing at halftime. There's like 5 new stadiums coming in the next couple of years, and they're all sweet.
Interesting.
You want to go down a rabbit hole in the Google later and look them up.
On the Google.
Cool, man.
All right, well, Kyle,
like
you said you
Denver-
had plenty of things to talk about
Denver,
Chelsea. I'd say.
Oklahoma, Indianapolis, they're all getting new ones.
Cool.
And that's talking USL.
Do you want to go on your Chelsea rant?
Yes, I would like to.
Go ahead.
Mission granted.
I don't understand. Okay, here's a list of
Doesn't even know how to start.
a list of people who would be better off playing center back for Chelsea. Probably Frank Lampard himself would be better.
Center back, not center mid.
Center back.
Okay.
Dwight Schrute would be better than Christensen. Well, David Luiz would be a front runner if we had to bring him back.
Don't know if you can afford him.
To be serious, I don't understand why they're trying to bring more attacking players in. Like, you're going to pay, like, Horvath, Timo Werner, and Ziyech all won't be on the field at the same time. Somebody's going to be on the bench.
Yeah. I know, I agree. I don't understand why Chelsea want Kai Havertz as much as they do.
If you're going to pay $60 million for him, or pounds, whatever those Brits do, £60 million for him, why not just get 2 $30 million center backs? You also don't have a left back.
Or a goalie.
Alonso?
I'm fine. Kepa's been fine. He's just a little loose cannon sometimes. I'm fine with him.
Kyle, the amount of times that guy just watches balls sail into his net and he's like, picks it up, tosses it out. Let's do it again.
Hey, that's all I'll say. He's also he's the highest paid goalie in the world somehow.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Well, I mean, Maguire's the highest paid center back. It doesn't mean much.
That's true.
Yes, it does. McGuire's fantastic.
Yeah, he's real good.
Real best center back on United.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Well, I rewatched the video of him getting turned. He more or less has to make a K turn to turn around.
It's bad. It's bad.
Who
You
could
know what? He's not elusive.
Not a 3 point. It takes him like 10.
Not
to get
elusive.
turned around
No
the
one's
right way.
holding him to that
More mobile.
standard. That's fine. That's not true though.
I don't know, Tim and Luke Shaw. It's tough to turn around quickly when you're dragging that wagon behind him.
Is Luke Shaw pregnant?
No, he was pregnant, you dick.
Doesn't go off right away.
You're so insensitive.
He's still working it off. Harry Maguire, no excuse.
But yeah, Chelsea started with a back 4 against Sheffield. It was horrible. Then they came out in the second half with a back 5, and it was even worse.
Which is hilarious. They came out with a back 5.
I'm not sure. Well, it was like the traditional that they used to play with 3 center backs and 2 wing backs, and they just put Marcus Alonso in for whatever reason because he's been useless. and they thought that was going to fix it.
Might be too many cooks in the kitchen there. 4 people who don't know what they're doing, or 5 people who don't know what they're doing. I don't know.
In their entire offensive game plan since the restart has literally just been get the ball to the American, which has never worked well. And
Which take away Benjamin Mendy, I don't think it works.
right.
But
So yeah, why don't we spend $60 million on 2 center backs? And
it's too obvious.
does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think you guys.
Too obvious.
I think you guys should just keep re-signing Azpilicueta.
Yeah, what's his deal?
I don't know. Sometimes he looks like defensively incredible, and then other times, like Skodran Mustafi today in the Arsenal game. I've never seen such a useless player on the field. Like same thing in that episode, like Azpilicueta, there'll be moments where I'm like, I don't think they've ever played soccer before.
And then all of a sudden he'll like turn into Adama Traore on the wing and just put dime ball across for like easy tap-ins. And
Yeah. Well,
like him and Morata when he was here, like every single one of Chelsea's goals was across from applesauce to Morata, and that was it.
Remember when Marcos Alonso was good? God, take me back.
He's just so cute. How can you leave him off the side?
He's a,
I mean, I like Emerson. I just don't think Frank does.
maybe you should, DM him or something.
Hey
I
Frank, we need to talk.
We
We
need
need
to
to
talk.
talk.
been mismanaging this program.
I'm a valued fan of this club.
I played Division III at the University of Scranton, and boy, do I have some things to tell you.
I got good ideas. He just got like it's gonna need like 6 losing seasons for them to fire him. He'll just be like, "Really, you're gonna fire me on your best player ever?"
Idiot Drogba.
I'd take Frank over him.
You should only hire Chelsea players as manager.
Yeah.
John Terry.
Drogba's next in line.
Yep.
I want Ashley Cole to manage the team.
Who?
Ashley Cole.
Ashley Cole.
He's
Not
got a
bad.
left back charge.
I remember. Who else? Sen. Bring him back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Him and John Obi Mikel can co-manage.
John. That's a name I haven't heard in so long.
Then who else can we bring in?
They bring Drogba back as manager, and they do defensive drills. He's like, I've never done this.
I got nothing.
What's going on?
Oscar.
Well, bring Ramirez too. We'll bring them back over from China.
I saw Oscar was like interviewed or something after a game in China, and they asked him like, "Why did you come to this league in China?"
Money.
Because they're almost like, "You clearly look unhappy and you don't play good soccer. Why are you here?" And he's like, "I got a family to feed."
Yeah, Chelsea wasn't paying those. He probably was real scraping by there.
Yeah.
Not a bad answer.
That's like
we can bring Torres back too.
Well,
We can bring Torres back too.
yeah, he's not doing anything.
No.
Victor Moses.
Who's this?
He's too young. He's still too recent. He was on the side like a year and a half ago.
He's on like Galatasaray or something right now, right?
I
Maybe.
have no idea. I didn't know Gervinho was still playing.
Still alive?
No.
Where is he?
Oh.
He plays Parma in Italy.
Huh.
I got him as a random the other day and saw Gervinho on my team, and boy, is he still not fast. He's lost a step or two. Can't just kick it over the top and say chase. What?
He's lost his fastball.
He's lost his fastball.
That's sad.
You hate to see it.
Yeah,
His only pitch.
What are we thinking? Stream schedule this week. Oh, I got you guys here. I can't do tomorrow or Friday.
Dude,
Can't do that.
Tuesday.
I can't do Friday.
Ooh.
Pretty
Can we
much
do
Friday
Tuesday?
the other day.
Do we want to do back to back to back?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday?
Yeah,
I'm down with the sickness.
we
I
could.
know one of those days I'm playing soccer after work, so I won't be able to.
Okay.
Yeah, we just won't do the tournament that day or whatever.
Yeah, but how you kicking these days?
I'm kicking pretty good.
Yep. Legs holding up.
Legs holding up, both knees. Fuck you, Sean. Yeah, I can make
you
it through a
didn't forget
90-minute.
that joke.
No, I never will. I can make it through a 90-minute game at center mid. I'm shooting the ball, shockingly trying to dribble people. It doesn't often work. I hit a kid with a fake snake today.
So you tried a snake and missed.
Oh yeah, but it looked
He
like
fell for it.
it looked like I meant to do it because I came back and he came with me and I just coasted past him. It looked great.
I mean, whatever gets the job done, right?
Yeah,
Take
as
it.
long as I beat him. You still playing your league?
First 3 weeks got canceled.
That sucks.
Really want to play soccer again.
I definitely want to play soccer again, but I played maybe 45 minutes of pickleball today, which is old people tennis, and I was not doing well.
The
Huffing,
endurance
puffing?
not up there.
We weren't even playing a game. Me and Nicole were just hitting the ball back and forth. I'm like, oh my god, it's hot.
It takes 2 swings. It takes 2 swings. Oh god, I'm tired.
And it was also like I had to bet it, so I'm like whiffing one. It's just bad.
Did City's ruling come back for Champions League?
Tomorrow, 4:30.
That's huge. Because then, Kyle, at that point, it does like nothing even matters. The FA Cup's the only thing that matters at that point.
I saw there's a scenario that the 8th place team will make Europa.
I'm sorry.
Here's the other.
Tim, I
Go ahead.
couldn't tell you, but I read it and it checked out.
I know how.
It checked out.
Is City still in the Champions League?
Yes, they are.
Wait, no. I guess Chelsea is because.
Yeah.
If Chelsea wins the Champions League and City is banned for next season, the top 6, excluding Chelsea and City, would qualify for Champions League, and 7 and 8 would be Europa.
Wow.
Yeah. If United wins the Europa League too, what happens? So United, like, they get the Champions League bid that way, and then Leicester, Chelsea, Liverpool, and then who's the 4th? It would be the 6th.
Wolves or Sheffield.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting.
I'd love to see Wolves or Sheffield make it into a tournament.
Could you
That'd be
imagine?
fun.
Could you imagine Leicester and one of those teams in the Champions League?
That'd be nuts.
Yeah.
Champions League.
Imagine Leicester not making the Champions League after being in 3rd the entire season.
I could see it. They're looking bad.
They look horrible.
Bad.
So United wins tomorrow. They go up to 3rd. Chelsea gets bumped to 4th, and Leicester gets bumped out.
Bumped out, but depending on what happens tomorrow with City, they could just be told that they're making the Champions League one way or another. They'd probably have to win one more game to clinch that.
I got a strong feeling they're just going to get slapped on the wrist. Maybe a 1 year.
2 years is serious.
Yeah, that's millions.
What exactly did they do wrong?
It's
Spent too much money in a year.
Yeah, they spent too much money. I can't remember. It was like either 2013 or 14.
Whenever they signed Wilfred Roney.
Yeah, and fucking Wilfred Bone. And then they got a slap on the wrist then, and then I don't think they actually fixed their problem. And so they got like audited again.
So why is UEFA cracking the whip? Why isn't the Premier League doing anything?
It's the International Association for like Financial Fair Play or something that goes across all leagues.
So there's no rules for the Premier League about overspending?
I
I
don't
gotta think they have their own.
They have oversight over like all teams, not like specific leagues.
Yeah, but how is it a UEFA infraction where they're getting or they might get banned from Champions League play, but nothing happens in the Premier League?
Yeah, and I don't think maybe leagues do like salary caps maybe, and UEFA does the transfer stuff. I don't really know.
Because if that's the case, I would just fucking overspend and win the Premier League every year with a sick team and just get banned from Champions League.
That's what I was thinking. If they're banned from Champions League for a year, you best believe they're going to win the league.
Well, no, it's probably going to be a Wolves year again, but Chelsea's going to win it next year. Probably the next 4 years.
They're gonna get David Luiz back too, just to get it done.
So Premier League has its own rules.
They do?
So it's just UEFA.
So City tried to, and they still lost both.
They overbought in a year. And so what City does is the owners pump their own money by like through their merchandising and like donations. So it's called like, so it goes to the club as like profit made by the club, which you can respend without any limit. So it's not like the owner's money. It's like the club like made it as revenue, and you can reuse all revenue.
Sounds
So it was like,
super illegal.
oh,
So,
it is.
so the owners just pump in their own money and they call it profit.
Exactly. Rather than just using their own money to buy a player outright, like, so it's stop that.
I believe it's called laundering.
Yes, pretty much.
I don't even think that's laundering. That's just,
It's worse.
they're not even hiding it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Sort of,
That's what I mean. They're cooking the books and not even hiding it.
they're like, yeah, we do this.
And if we get caught, we just cook the books more. It doesn't matter.
And they'll catch us in 2 more years.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for Man City to like sign Ronaldo for free and just pay him off under the table. He gets a bag of
the undisclosed fee.
he gets a
yeah.
bag of cash dropped off at his door.
Cristiano, we can't pay you with checks or direct
That's
deposit. We're gonna need to
But
pay
it's club profit because the owner is paying for him.
That's what Barca did with Neymar. They were investigated. I'm not sure where it ended up, but they were supposed to pay like Santos, whatever team he played for, 130, and they only paid him like 100 million, and gave 30 million to like Neymar's dad or his uncle or something.
Yeah, I remember that.
And you wonder why all these professional players tax evade their personal money.
Well, I saw like Messi lets his uncle do his taxes or his dad do his taxes. I'm like, oh, he must be an accountant or something. He's not. He's just his dad.
He just takes it.
Yeah. I saw. Who was the last one? Diego Costa. Yeah, he got caught for tax evasion in Spain. Like Ronaldo, Costa, Messi. There's got to be like dozens, and I don't know why.
I just don't get it. Like, if you're making millions, why risk losing your millions? I don't understand. Just pay the tax.
Maybe they're just dumb.
Just pay somebody to do it.
Yeah, I don't get it.
But yeah, go City. We're gonna get away from
Like,
this.
but you'd think like Messi on his it's every year in May.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not like it sneaks up on you. You can plan literally a year in advance.
And it happens to him every year. You'd think he would at least try to.
The sun has
he just
change the number at the end. 2020, 2021.
He just knows he's a god. He's never gonna get tried in
Messi
tried
should
and
just
put in jail in Argentina.
I think when you're that rich, you don't actually have any money. It's just you're worth it all, and you can do whatever you want because you don't handle your own money anyways.
Yeah.
But I think Messi should just pump his wages back into the club and call it profit. But then they can pay him more because his earnings are going to the club, and then they can just recycle funds and buy more players that way.
Kyle, you're doing a beautiful minds thing here, and none of us can follow you.
No, listen here, man. Like,
if the owner can pump his own money into the club, and that's profit, why can't Messi?
Because he can't. That's why the City's getting banned.
From Champions League, it's clearly fine for the Premier League. They have no problems with it.
Kyle, you want to talk hypotheticals again? Is that what you're saying?
But Kyle, so many players don't like. The City's going to lose so many players because they want to play Champions League. Like Pep's going to leave.
You think so?
I don't know. I imagine he's got a really good contract.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Same thing. I think De Bruyne said yesterday, like, every article is like, oh, if they don't make Champions League, De Bruyne is going to leave. He's like, that's not necessarily true. Let's wait.
Yeah, I
so
don't think that's true.
If they get banned, do they still finish out this year? Because they're up 2-1 on Madrid right now, I think.
I think it's the next 2 years.
Yes, the next 2 years. But then I think what if City win?
Then they're banned.
Another spot opens up for Premier League.
I mean, I guess, but
Does the runner-up get the auto bid from the Champions League?
see, that's another. How do you do this?
I mean, to to Tim's point, it's almost always a slap on the wrist. But if they're trying to set an example this time, they may follow through, and that's when it gets
Hot seat
interesting.
impact.
Yeah, I think PSG did the same exact thing, and I'm pretty sure they just paid a fine.
Yeah.
That is probably less than any single player's wages a week.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'm curious. Hope they fuck it up.
So that's tomorrow afternoon. So you said
Yep.
4:30.
I can't wait.
who did Atalanta beat to get in the quarterfinals?
Right?
Is it already the quarterfinals?
Yeah, there's 4 matches that are still in the round of 16. That second leg has to be played. Madrid, City, Lyon, Juve, Napoli, Barca, and Chelsea, Bayern.
You know what's crazy is that, well, City are up 2-0, and they have to play Madrid. They're playing at Man City, up 2-0. And
2-1.
Lyon is actually up 1-0 Juventus.
2-1.
2-1 for Madrid?
I'm fact checking.
I think it was 2-0. But if it's 2-1, even then, like, if Madrid win that game 1-0, they still lose.
2-1.
2-1?
2-1. Yeah, the whole like winning the second leg but losing aggregate's always an interesting thing. Chelsea go win 2-0 in Bayern, and it's like we suck.
I don't like it, but I guess, like, you know,
It makes sense.
probably the best way to do it. Probably. I don't know. I like PKs, so.
I mean, if there's anything to change with it, it's the away goal rule, anyways, not the aggregate.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
change it.
but
I wouldn't
I'll leave
either.
it
I
alone.
thought about it for far too many hours, and I haven't come up with a better idea.
Such a. I mean, not even that it's a better idea. It's just been so. It's been instilled for a long time.
And, yeah.
Mm.
The history of the FA Cup replay. One team was just like, we'll talk about things that have just been around for forever that probably should just change and go to overtime instead of replaying in a whole game when you tie up until like the 5th round or whatever it is. One team was just like, no, we're not finishing. Because they were up like 4-0, and the other team came back and tied it 4-4. And then the game ended, and they're like, let's go to overtime. And the team who just gave up 4 goals was like, no, we're playing again next week. And that happened like 100 years ago. And they've never changed the rule.
Wow. Trivia with Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
We got 5 minutes. You got any more trivia for us?
I love this.
And I mean exactly 5 minutes.
No, 5:56.
5:53.
4, 2.
Look, Kevin, I'd love to play counting down numbers with you, but now it's just not the time.
Well, Tim, you bailed on me last week, and I do it myself, and it's not fun.
It's just you in a dark room going 10, 9, 8. God, I wish I had a friend here.
It's hit 0, and it's a very, very sad. Yay!
You know, Kyle, you know what? Tell us your story from last night, because I want to finish strong.
Oh yeah.
Can we do that off recording?
Oh boy.
Fair enough.
Were blue cans involved?
Yeah. There's just some language that didn't go on the podcast.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Okay, here's some trivia. It's not even really trivia. It's just 2001 Premier League standings.
2001 from
Well, it's the top 4.
If I had to guess, all 4?
Yes, in no order. We'll do that.
No order: Arsenal, United,
Chelsea.
Newcastle.
Arsenal, United, Newcastle is correct. Chelsea is not correct.
Bolton 1.
Liverpool is correct. Who was the Europa spots that year? 5th and 6th.
Crystal Palace.
5 and 6.
Bolton.
City.
Leeds United finished 5th
Ooh,
Leeds.
in front of Chelsea.
United.
In front of Chelsea.
Last place, 20th that year, was Leicester City.
Bad.
Where did Manchester City finish?
They're probably in the league.
11th.
No, Tim's right.
Not
Not
No.
in the,
not
Not in
moving.
the league.
when did they come into? Did they just make that team, or was that always a team? They just sucked.
No, I was 07, 08 maybe.
They were a middle of the pack team for a while.
Yeah, I think they got maybe.
Wait, 07, 08, they became a team?
No, they weren't bought yet, but they were in the Premier League, and then they got bought in 09, 10.
2003, they were in the Premier League.
Yeah.
They finished 9th.
Yeah, they literally consistently finish between 15th and 7th place.
Newcastle
There we go.
back-to-back 4th and 3rd, back-to-back top 4s.
Was it Alan Shearer? Was that his years?
I think he was way before that. Maybe.
The 2001 maybe. He was probably on that team.
2002 is when United won.
Oh.
Love it.
Oh, and last thing, just because I pulled it up on Twitter, and it just simple question: who is the worst player in the Premier League?
Is it going to say David Luiz?
No, I was an open-ended question. Who would you say it is?
Probably Firmino.
I'm going to say,
Hot take.
just off of what I watched today, Mustafi.
That's a good one.
Terrific.
It's got to be someone from Norwich that just doesn't belong on the field.
No,
De Gea.
De Gea. I will say, still my most, that player I hate the most still to this day is Harry Winks, and I can't stand that he still plays for Tottenham. And he's horrible. Gavin, worst player in the Premier League? Plays somewhere in the middle for Liverpool, I think.
How dare you?
And no.
He's fantastic. We're gonna get cut out.
Yep. All right. Good stream, boy. Good pod,
Fun
boy.
stuff. Can't wait to be the Ennie. Looking forward to it.
Yep. When do we want to do that? Do we have a set time yet? Or
We'll talk about it in a second.
yeah, sounds good. All right. Good.